Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the Way of Positive Change. It's good to see you guys. I've been off for a couple of days. They reopened the beaches, and I usually walk 4 miles with one of my friends, Tammy, Christy, sometimes by myself, a lot by myself actually. So they opened the beach, and we did all 4 miles Sunday after not having done that for 2 months. I've ridden my bike, but I certainly haven't walked on packed sand for 2 months. So I accidentally hurt myself. My body let me know. So lower back pain, but I'm doing very well now and getting back on track. I had to move a few appointments, but I'm going to get caught up with you guys. And lots of reading scheduled today. I'm wearing pink for Pink Power, Girl Power. My granddaughter will be here somewhere within the next 8 days. Okay, so 7 days? Yeah, soon. Okay. All right, I thought today we take a look to see, since Venus, astrologically, Venus is doing a dance with Neptune, squaring it and then going retrograde and doing crazy things. And then we have a full moon on the 7th in Scorpio, and that's good for digging up truth. But the dance that Venus is doing with Neptune makes us want to look at maybe some false truths and think they're true. So just be careful with what kind of information you're taking in. I think that started the day that Mika made that issue. Okay, I'm going to take a look to see who's being the most forthright, who's telling more of the truth. Is it Pompeo, Trump and the U.S., or is it Xi and China? So we're just looking, you guys. I just want to look. Okay. So I have both my decks. I have my really old deck that's fading out that I retired, but I brought back in for doing spreads like this, and my newer deck. Okay. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing. You're helping me come up in the ranks, and I'm so grateful to all of you. All right. You can email me at The Way of Positive Change if you want to do a $25 reading. I'm trying to head back to my office a little here and there over the next couple of weeks. I will not be able to be with my granddaughter. They'll be quarantined for 14 days. So I'm going to be a stalker in the front yard. Okay, or the backyard to see through the window. All right, let's take a look. Trump, Pompeo, U.S. Are they being truthful about where the you-know-what originated? How truthful are they being? Trump, Pompeo. Because Pompeo came out with a pretty tough, drawing the line statement the other day of that he had overwhelming information. So Trump, Pompeo, are they telling the truth about the origins of the you-know-what? All right, I'll put that there. And now I want to ring the bell for Xi and China. Are they telling the truth? Are they being mostly trustworthy or no? Xi and China. Let's do one like this. My goodness, these cards are so old. They bring lots of memories back of my store that I closed after Hurricane Irma. All right, they've been many places. All right, Xi, China, start here. Okay, so Trump and Pompeo don't like the fact that things didn't move along. They waited. DJT waited before he did anything. There's a whole month in question, the whole month of February, part of January, where there was just no reaction, sluggo, and they're just kind of looking to see where they can place the blame, because they feel like they're having to stand up for themselves as for why they sort of just stood there and watched to see if it was going to grow or not in the Seven of Pentacles. And the those claims may be seen as them wanting to defend themselves. And if they are telling, if they all of a sudden someone got them with some truth serum, if they're telling the truth, oh boy, that's how they would feel, right? They feel like they've been victorious before with the Six of Wands, and then the Seven of Wands. They were shaky. They were on really shaky ground. And then they, of course, with the King of Pentacles, they don't like what happened to the economy. And if they shift the blame for what it did to the economy, that would benefit them. Money, 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 money with the Six of Pentacles. Guess I better move these this way, huh? All right. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, shifting. Death card, which is very much like that Scorpio full moon on the 7th, you guys. Make sure you charge your crystals. All right, so the Magician is up at the top with the Death card. And that means sleight of hand. So we have to look at for all of you that are taking class, we look at the weather of the overall Celtic cross, right? And this is mostly about money and wanting to, they hope for an end of it. They hope to end the speculation on them and push it over to the other. However, there is more truth coming out. So let's take a look and then we'll compare, okay? I pray the volume is okay with this. All right, first card, Three of Cups for G. I guess there's because they're starting to reopen. Oh boy, Devil. Now that could be, are we responsible because it actually did start with them? Devil is crossing. Hangman is the delay of information at the bottom. Now, that's significant. King of Swords, that could be a scientist in the past. With the Eight of Swords and then the Knight of Swords. Eight of Swords is up at the top. Knight of Swords is here. They feel like they're being attacked by Trump, but they also felt like they had Trump because the Devil card can be greed, it can be debt, it's on its side. Oops, that's stuck. The Chariot card means they feel like they feel like they have the information to give credit to their story. They feel victorious in this. The Lovers card means that the relationship with DJT is going to somehow get in the way of this. All right. Wow. Oh, I didn't look at the bottom for this one. Okay, oops. Okay, so U.S., Trump, Pompeo. Now, of course, we would want our own country to do the right thing, right? But there's no other way to look at the Seven of Swords with the Magician. There's just no other way to see it. Okay? So, China doesn't want to, they don't want to admit it. They're sticking to it. They don't want to take the cup of, what that's being offered to them with the Four of Cups. Their story's a little wonky here with the Two of Pentacles. But right now, China's cards have they have major arcanas. Let's see. The Devil, the Lovers, the Chariot, and then the U.S. has the Magician, Death, Wheel. So it's tied with 3. I think they're going to come back and say that this is just, that they're telling the truth. And and that Trump is DJT is a spoiled, you know what, and just doesn't want to take the blame. So there's a lot of, you guys, I have to, the Magician and the Death card, the Wheel, and the King of Cups. So I think this is going to change. The story will change again. Let's just take a quick look at Fauci, see if he's correct, because this, to me, I don't have the Moon, I don't have the Seven. Remember, I'm using a whole nother deck here. I don't have the Moon, I don't have the Seven of Swords, I don't have the Magician. I do have the Devil, which means they could be responsible and feel responsible. I think they think that DJT is extremely unstable and owes them money, and they've made a partnership. Okay, let's put these back. Let me just take a look at Fauci. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, you guys. All right, let's take a look at Fauci. All right, let's just blend these back in. Now, Fauci thinks that it was the wet market in China. Fauci does not think it was man-made, the you-know-what. Is Fauci correct? Is Fauci, the scientist, is Fauci correct? Yes or no, please? Angels? Yes or no? Oops. He's having to defend himself. That's too many cards that came out. If it was just one, we would pay closer attention to it. Remember, don't believe everything you hear this week and next week. I think there's one. He thinks he's correct, and he's seen as the Chariot. Is Fauci correct? Okay, here we go. He's trying to appease. He's trying to appease the DJT, but also tell the truth. So he embodies the archetype and the mannerisms of the Queen of Wands. I also think this is Burke's. He's trying to tame the beast. Tia P, if you're watching, look, it's on its side here. Okay. All right. Tia had reminded me of something with that in class. All right, strength card's on its side. So he's trying to, his challenge is to control the mouth of the lion. He's trying to be truthful and give honest advice with the Six of Cups. He's very fearful of what's going on. He is already, listen, a few times when, who's been talking, DGT's been talking, you can see Fauci just, put their head down. Okay. He's concerned. He's concerned about, I'm going to say this is Pompeo and the King of Wands and the 10. He's trying to defend himself. Oh, he's going to be seen as the tried and true King of Swords. So he's seen, the 8th place in the Celtic Cross is how you're seen by other people. And he is the steady Eddie. I've got the knowledge. I've been steady all along, his whole entire life. So I feel like he is. I also feel that he's going to give us good information about medicine, the vaccine, things like that, things of that nature. Let's see what's on the bottom. He's really working with a lot of other well-known people to try to bring out the truth. He wants the people of the U.S. to be careful and safe. He wants everybody to try to go back to normal too, but he can see further down the line what's going to happen with Xi. So I'm going to say, since we don't have any cards of deception, not even one and he's trying to quell, I think he's trying to quell the rumor. We're going to say that Fauci, as far as he knows, is telling the truth. Okay. Now I want to see, as we've begun to open up, my beautiful cosmetologist that does my hair, they tried to open very secretly to do like 2 people's hair and the police came. Poor Jess. Oh my gosh. Okay. And close to that. Nobody got in trouble, but you know, all right. I was supposed to be one of the next ones on the list. All right. It's okay. I just want her to be safe. I want everyone to be safe. Let's see what we need to know about the reopening. Okay. Done some restaurants, hair salons, no. Restaurants, yes. Some shops. Are we going to be safe, or is there going to be a fallout? Will there be a fallout in 2 to 3 weeks because of the reopening? Will there be a spread? Are we in trouble because we reopened or not? Let me know how you feel about it. You have to not wear the blindfold when you're making the decisions with the justice card. That means the sword of truth, which is double-edged, can come back on us if we're not careful. Is there going to be fallout? Are we safe, or are we in trouble for reopening? All right, well, you know, 6 of Pentacles, so they want to have exchanges with people. They want to give goods. They want to be paid. Commerce, you know, people getting, they want it. They want to do this, you know. Challenge card, Devil. We're taking a risk, dancing with the devil. That could be greed. It could be doing some temptation, not seeing what we need to see. Okay. 8 of Wands, which means we could get information about this very soon. The you-know-what never stopped growing. It's still out there, and it never stopped. What we saw and what we just went through was that first phase, right? God in heaven, please don't let it go further than that. All right, we'll hear more information with the Page of Wands as the informant. Can you see that? All right, it helps people, gives a little boost economically. This is a gate card. Where is it going to lead us with the 10 of Pentacles? That's our elders, middles, and littles, too. If you look closely, you know, in the 10, it's our whole family. And we do have more information coming out about children with this crazy thing, you know what. But I'm also going to say it was the beginnings. You know, it was the beginnings of trying to get back to our artistry and the things that we do for others. It was a opening bid, like just a little, oh boy. Okay, same place for the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, new information too. Ooh, 3 pages. Wow, okay, so there's a lot of information coming our way. We have the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. What's the last card? Hangman, okay. Hangman is my Dr. Phil card. When I liked Dr. Phil. All right, the Hangman means how's that working for you? Not so much. Now, what does that mean for us as the outcome card? There's going to be a halt, a standstill, a drawback, a delay. So things will not be able to... listen, we could have gotten much worse cards up here. But because I believe there is some growth... I'm not going to say that it's terrible, but I'm going to say that things come to a standstill. Some things will have to be surrendered or sacrificed. And as I've taught in the tarot classes recently, if you want to change this outcome card, you've got to address the challenging card, which is the Devil. There will be some growth that will be allowed to continue. But I think with newfound fears with the children and some things that are happening, news that we get and receive from overseas, there will be a standstill. So something just stops in its tracks. Like, we can't go forward with this any further. We're just going to make a stop, right? Delay, pause, a big pause. Okay, is there anything, what else do we need to know? Are there a bunch more deaths? Okay, well, there are, but this indicates more meetings are necessary so that we don't have more of this. And when we have a negative card with swords next to this, then we have to say a little bit of dark money involved there, right? So I'm going to say that greed is at the top, at the very center of this Celtic cross, isn't it? Okay. All right, you guys. That's it for today. Email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail if you want to have the special reading. Once I go back to my office, I think I'm going to stop it. I want to thank you all for taking me up on the offer, helping me pay my rent. They did give me a little bit off, but they are holding us to the rent, so I really, really appreciate it. You're helping me, and I'm helping you, and that's how we make the world go around, right? Okay, you guys, watch that full moon. Watch what you're listening to. Might be good to stay away from the media just a teeny bit while this Venus-Neptune dance is going on, and just strengthen your superpowers, light bearers, as we go into the full moon. All right, I'm going to do another reading tomorrow. Depends on how many people I can schedule to get caught back up. Tomorrow or the next day, please leave me a suggestion in the comments, and please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. All right, you guys, take care. Love you.